Alright, okay, welcome to the Magic Turtle Monday Morning Show, the variety talk show about all the colorful things that make life great. It's a nice snowy morning here. You might be able to hear the snowplow going by. I've got my cup of mysterious magical brown elixir. Oh, it might just be coffee. I hope your morning is going exactly as well as you want it to, unless you typically spend mornings like committing crimes or something. Every episode of the Magic Turtle Monday Morning Show begins with magical musings, which is sort of like the format of my old show, The Red Show, where I just sort of talk about art and creativity, life, the universe, and everything except sports. This is my first attempt at a longer form, more laid-back type of YouTube format, so we'll see how it goes. I'll try to do a few episodes, but don't be appalled if they disappear eventually, although when his low views ever stop me from doing anything. Today I wanted to talk about hot takes. Now, the internet has kind of trained us to only be interested in bold, fringe opinions. Like, ever since I started YouTube, I only ever wanted to make a video unless I thought I had a unique perspective, something surprising to say. Not controversial, just outside the norm. I never wanted to make an entire video that was like, so listen, I think that we should have less war, because it's just my opinion that war is bad, so leave a comment down below if you agree. Although, who knows, at this point in society, I wouldn't be surprised to find some privileged internet dude commenting down below, actually, if you set aside the ethics of war, it is very beneficial to the economy. And that guy is probably kind of the result of this trend of only wanting to listen to hot takes. It makes us fall into the trap of wanting to be argumentative and seek the rush of being in an argument. It does seem like these days, people only turn their heads when someone is saying something shocking. 5 ways watching Toy Story actually stunts child development. The death penalty actually builds character. The movie adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender is far superior to the show. Cats are actually better and smarter than dogs in every single way. That last one wasn't really a hot take. I just thought I'd put a true, indisputable fact in there to kind of shake things up. And I don't just think that unpopular opinions lead to sort of clickbait internet content. I think they force people to sort of discover the parts of themselves that get strong reactions from others and then make them magnify those aspects of themselves for validation and attention. And I'm guilty of it too. You don't think that I kind of enjoy the repulsed looks I get when I tell people that I love black licorice, or the confused expressions I get when I play somebody one of the more avant-garde Animal Collective songs? I do. I think being an English major kind of stuck the idea in my brain of you better say something interesting or else don't say anything at all because no one's gonna care. And it's not just the fear of preaching to the choir, it's sort of the fear of singing in the choir. Everybody has already said everything, so you're just sort of blending in with the lyrics and nobody can hear you. That's kind of everyone's worst fear, not being heard. Unless you just like stop the song and shove your way out of the choir and scream, "Hot take, Smash Mouth's All-Stars, the best song to come out of the 90s, or ever." And not only am I guilty of voicing unpopular opinions, I'm also guilty of just listening to them. I have seen many YouTube videos in the past where people are just talking about unsurprising, uninteresting things, and I have found them uninteresting. And I think that's what leads us down this path. Boredom. We want excitement, exaggeration, extremes. And that's part of the reason I wanted to sort of make this show format more laid back and relaxed, because it's okay to talk about things that people agree with. It's nice to see that other people share your perspective about the world. It's nice to feel exactly as sane, or insane, as somebody else. And I think another way to fight only listening to extreme opinions is to sort of be thoughtful and informative. Like, I agree with almost everything the Vlogbrothers say, but I still find them interesting because they're optimistic, for one, which is nice. For two, they often do, like, research, and they tell me things I don't know. They give me new information, or at least say something that I agree with in a way that I haven't thought about before, and it's like, that's a good point. They don't just say, listen, wow, poverty's bad. What do you think? Am I preaching to the choir here, or am I just singing along to the chorus? And hopefully it's not, like, a really repetitive chorus. Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. You know, I don't know why Adele got so much hate for that song. Now, even though I think it's kind of risky to always want to say new things, I think it's good to try new things. And that's why a part of the Magic Turtle Monday Morning Show will be me trying a brand new snack I've never had before. Probably always candy, because I love candy, and you can't paint something like that unless you're on like a steady diet of Skittles and jelly beans. To find out what candy we're going to try today, let's consult the Magic Turtle Spellbook of magical turtle spells. Let's see what we have in store. Oh, it's circus peanuts, often considered one of the worst candies ever made. I've always wanted to try these, but never got to. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's so much firmer than I expected. That's good though. Oh, they have a banana flavor. I knew that, but I forgot. Why is it banana flavored? It should be peanut butter. It's so good though. It's very chemically and synthetic fruit flavor, but I actually really like chemical flavors. And I like most candies, so I'm not surprised I like this. 4 out of 5 shells. I like the way it like sponges in your teeth, like there's all these air bubbles that are whipped into it and then you like crush them. Very satisfying. Have you tried these? What do you think? It's gonna be hard going back to this bitter coffee after these delicious wads of banana flavored wall insulation. It's not even real circus peanuts, it's off-brand. Oh, it looks like the Magic Turtle Spellbook of Magical Turtle Spells has our next segment in store. Let's find out what it is. Today's episode of Magic Turtle's Pop-Up Motion Picture Show is relevant to the hot takes and listening to the opinions of other people even if they're different. Let's play that ancient footage wherein my hair and goatee are just terrible. Hi, Ben here, Magic Turtle 643.
You know, everyone is in a dispute nowadays. I want to make a statement here today about getting along. Do you know how well the world would work if everyone just cooperated with one another? We need to set aside our differences and see the similarities in one another. To show you how harmonious things would be if people thought alike, I've cloned myself. My clone and I will now have a conversation to show you how easy it is to get along when two like-minded people communicate openly. In this case, it's very like-minded because we have the exact same mind.
Right, except for one of us is the original and one of us is just a copy.
Right, but it doesn't matter which is which.
Oh, no, absolutely not. But for the record, I'm the original.
Well, okay, it doesn't matter because we have the exact same brain, but I'm actually the original, Ben. That's why I did the intro.
But we played rock, paper, scissors to determine that, and it was a
draw
every
every time, so we flipped a coin, and I won.
But that doesn't make you the original.
Does it matter?
No, we just agreed it doesn't.
Right, which is the point. We agree on everything.
Except whether or not a coin toss is a fair way to determine who gets to do the intro.
It isn't. It is. But that's not the point. We still have similar political views.
Are you sure?
Why wouldn't we? We have the same brain.
Well, our brains have been apart for a while now. A lot of things could be different about the both of us.
No way, not that soon.
Sure it could.
Okay, watch. What's my favorite color?
Orange.
Right. See, he knew exactly what I was going to say.
But mine's not.
Yes, it is. Our favorite color is orange.
Well, mine was, until I sat here for a while, and I noticed that in that lighting, your hair just looks stupid. Orange isn't our color.
We have the exact same hair color.
Ah, but do we both have an appointment with a hairstylist to get it dyed black tomorrow?
Okay, well, we still agree on moral issues, like the death penalty.
For people with no fashion sense.
Or stem cell research.
To eliminate the gene that causes red hair.
Or cloning, which I've suddenly decided is a terrible idea.
Or cosmetic surgery.
Which I'm also against.
To each his own. Personally, I'm getting a whole do-over tomorrow. I don't like any of this. With any luck, you won't even recognize me. But the Magic Turtle Monday Morning Show isn't just about me. I also want to give back and help you by giving you advice. It's Magic Turtle's magical tips on how to exist. This is where I answer questions left by you in the comments and help you out with your serious life problems. Since this is the first episode of the Monday Morning Show, we're gonna go to the Rainbow Show, where I used to answer the blue cues and answer some of those questions left. Here's a really good question from Reset Miyamoto Mansfield. My mom genuinely thinks there's aliens living in Antarctica and that the Earth is flat inside a dome. How do I tell her nicely she's allowed to think what she wants, but the people on her Facebook are starting to get concerned? Just send her this video. Just, hey, Reset's mom, how could the Earth be flat if marbles exist? Like, where would we even get the concept for a sphere if the Earth is a disc? It's like the marble was made in Earth's image, and thou shalt have no other marbles before me. Obviously, so get your head right. And in terms of aliens living in Antarctica, that's actually true, but it's not the aliens you think. It's not little green men from UFO saucers. It's a race of abominable snowmen that come from Uranus. Here's a question from Ben D. Peanut butter? No. But circus peanut butter? Yes, definitely. Here's a question from Sir Neutral. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Well, somebody once told me that the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Although she was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb. Here's a question from Mike Prentice. Why do we drive in a parkway and park in a driveway? I'm gonna turn that question on its head. Why do we do anything at all when the universe is just a black void of nothingness and nothing means anything? Wait, what was it? Something about driving? Here's a question from MPLJ. I had to move out of my house due to a tenancy argument with a ghost. What do? Well, as you know, possession is 9/10 of the law, and ghosts do possess things. Just be glad it didn't possess you. Maybe you could get the house back by approaching the ghosts and pitching a sitcom idea like, listen, you keep the house, you be my landlord, but we move in together, we film our escapades. It's like human living with a persnickety ghost. We call it the ghost host with the most. Lives on the coast. And that's it for Magic Turtle's magical tips on how to exist. Leave your questions that desperately need answering in the comments below, and I will answer all of them that I think I can come up with funny answers to. Every episode of Magic Turtle Monday Morning Show will end with In the Works, which is a segment where I show you the sort of art projects or something I'm working on that's in the pipeline. This is the painting I'm in the middle of. Still not done, but it's like a compass of masks. Is it obvious that I like masks? Still got a ways to go. Maybe I could post a link down below when I finish it. And there you go. That's what's in the works. What are you working on? Let me know below. The show is also meant to provoke creativity, both in me and you, and encourage us to make things together and separate, explore new artistic ventures. That's why I'm adding the Sincere Art Prompt Challenge, which is sort of it's kind of like a reverse parody of the Half-Assed Art Challenge, where instead of like doing some goofy random art project in a short amount of time, I'm going to do like a genuine art project in as much time as I feel like it needs. So I'm going to look up the random art prompt generator here, a different one than I usually use, and we're going to get our prompt. I'm not going to make the genre random, I'm just going to do whatever medium of art that I feel best suits it. Here we go, generate prompts. Angst. My prompt is angst, so I will try to do an art project called Angst, and I will show you that when I'm done. inaugural episode of the Magic Turtle Monday Morning Show. Let me know what you thought of the new format below. And remember, no morning is complete without the sun showing its big bald scalp coming up over the horizon over there, some Folgers in your cup, a sense of eternal despair, and the Magic Turtle Monday Morning Show.